Hello, everyone. This is session number 6 dedicated to the governance models of social based enterprises. In this topic, you'll get some information about what general principles of community based enterprises are, community based enterprises that are owned and operated by members of local community with local achieving both economic and social benefits, the meaning of community ownership and control, what social and environmental responsibility is, how community based enterprises reflect on local economic development, the level of transparency and accountability, the equity and inclusivity, which means community-based enterprises that strive to be inclusive and equitable, creating opportunities for all members of the community, regardless race, gender, or socioeconomic status, the collaboration and partnership, and adaptability and resilience of community-based enterprises. Before that, let me remind you the definition of community-based enterprises that was mentioned in the previous sessions. Community-based enterprises are businesses or organizations that are owned, managed, and controlled by community members. These enterprises aim to improve the economic and social well-being of the community by creating jobs, generating income, and providing goods and services. Here are some general principles to keep in mind when establishing or operating a community-based enterprise. Here you can see the main principles of these enterprises. First, community participation. Community participation is essential to the success of community-based enterprises. The community should be involved in all aspects of the enterprise, including planning, management, and decision-making. Community-based enterprises are businesses that are owned and managed by members of the particular community, and it is crucial for the success of these businesses as it ensures that they are responsive to the need and aspiration of the community. Community members should be involved in the decision-making process of the community-based enterprises, including planning, implementation, and evaluation stages. This can be achieved through community meetings, consultation, and feedback mechanisms. When talking about community participation, we should include these several topics. First of all, involving community members in decision-making. Community members should be involved in the decision-making process of the enterprise, including planning, implementation, and evaluation stages. That can be achieved through community meetings, consultation, and feedback mechanisms. Next, empowering community members. Community-based enterprise should provide training and capacity building opportunities to community members in order to enable them to participate fully in the enterprise. This could include training on business management, financial literacy, and leadership skills. Next, providing meaningful incentives. SBEs should offer meaningful incentives to community members who participate in the enterprise. This could include profit-sharing arrangements, access to credit, or preferential treatment when purchasing products or services for the enterprise. Next is building trust. SBEs should build trust with the community by being transparent in their operations, communicating regularly with community members, and addressing any concerns or grievances in a timely and effective manner. Last, Fostering a sense of ownership. SBEs should foster a sense of ownership among community members by involving them in the branding and marketing of the enterprise, and by ensuring that the enterprise reflects the values and aspirations of the community. Overall, community participation is the key to the success of community-based enterprises. By involving community members in decision making, empowering them, providing meaningful initiatives, building trust, and fostering a sense of ownership, community based enterprises can create a sustainable business that benefits both the enterprise and the community. Next general principle is the sustainability. Community-based enterprises should be designed and operated in a way that is environmentally sustainable and economically viable in the long term. Sustainability in the context of community-based enterprises refers to the ability of these enterprises to operate in a way that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. This involves taking a long-term perspective on the environmental, social, and economic impacts of the enterprise and ensuring that the enterprise operates in a way that supports the well-being of the community and the natural environment in which it operates. For community-based enterprises, sustainability is particularly important as they are often rooted in local communities and depend on the resources and support of these communities. A sustainable community-based enterprises should be able to provide benefits to the community while minimizing negative impacts on the environment and social well-being. This can involve adopting environmentally friendly practices, promoting social inclusion and equity, and engaging in fair trade practices among other stages. In summary, sustainability in community-based enterprises refers to the ability of these enterprises to operate in a way that benefits the community, supports the environment, and can be maintained over the long term. Next topic, next general principle is local ownership and control. First of all, community-based enterprises should be owned and controlled by local community members. This helps ensure that the enterprise serves the need and interests of the community. Local ownership and control refer to the degree of influence and power that community members have in making decisions about the management, governance, and direction of community-based enterprises. This means that the community and direction This means that the community members who have a stake in the enterprise, such as workers, customers, and shareholders, have a significant say in how the enterprise is run and how profits are distributed. Local ownership and control are important in community-based enterprises because they promote community engagement, trust, and accountability. By giving community members a say in the decision-making process, local ownership and control can help ensure that the enterprise reflects the needs and values of the community it serves. This, in turn, can help build a stronger sense of community, create more jobs, and generate wealth that stays within the community. Community-based enterprises can take many forms, such as cooperatives, social enterprises, and community-owned businesses. Regardless of the specific form, local ownership and control are the key of their success and sustainability. Examples of community-based enterprises that demonstrate local ownership and control include the several community-owned grocery stores. These are grocery stores that are owned and operated by the local community. They provide fresh, healthy food options in areas where access to such food is limited. Community land trusts. These are organizations that acquire and hold land for the benefit of the community. The land is then made available for affordable housing, community gardens, and other community-based projects. Next are cooperative businesses. These are businesses that are owned and operated by their members. Members have a say in how the business is run and share in profits. Examples include worker cooperatives, housing cooperative, and consumer cooperatives. Next is community-based renewable energy projects. These are projects that generate renewable energy, such as solar or wind power, for the local community. They are often owned and operated by the community and provide economic benefits such as reduced energy costs and job creation. Community-based tourism enterprises are enterprises that provide tourism services such as tours and accommodation that are owned and operated by members of the community. They provide economic benefits while preserving the cultural and environmental resources of the community. Next, community-supported agriculture. These are farm-based enterprises that provide local residents with fresh produce in exchange for a subscription fee. Members of these often have a say in what crops are grown and how they are produced. Community developed corporations. These are non-profit organizations that work to improve the economic and social well-being of a specific geographic area. These are often controlled by a board of directors made up of local residents or stakeholders. Overall local ownership and control can help to ensure that community-based enterprises meet the needs of the community and generate economic benefits that stay within the community. The fourth element is the social impact. Social impact of community-based enterprises should prioritize social impact over profit. This means that the enterprises should prioritize creating jobs, improving the quality of life for community members, and promoting community development. These businesses are often created to address specific social, economic, or environmental challenges within the community. The social impact of community-based enterprises can be significant and varied and can be measured in numbers of ways. Here are some examples of social impact that these enterprises could have. First, job creation. Community-based enterprises can create job opportunities for members of the community, particularly those who may have difficulty finding employment elsewhere. This can help to reduce poverty and increase economic stability within the community. Next, local economic development. Community-based enterprises can help to stimulate economic activity within the community by creating new businesses and support local suppliers and service providers. This can help to build a stronger and more resistant local economy. Social cohesion. SBs can help to build social connection within the community by providing opportunities for people to come together and work towards a shared goal. This can help to strengthen community bonds and reduce social isolation. Environmental sustainability. Community-based enterprises can promote environmental sustainability by implementation eco-friendly practices and promoting awareness of environmental issues within the community. This can help to reduce the environmental impact of local businesses and improve the overall health of the community. Community empowerment. The enterprises can empower members of the community by giving them a sense of ownership and control over local resources and economic activity. This can help to build community pride and sense of collective responsibility for the well-being of the community. Overall, the social impact of community-based enterprises can be significant, particularly when they are designed and implemented with the specific needs and values of the community in mind. By creating economic opportunities, promoting social cohesion, and building environmental sustainability, community-based enterprises can help to create a stronger and more vibrant community. Next is partnership and collaboration. Community-based enterprises should work collaboratively with other community organizations, government agencies, and private sector entities to achieve their goals. Partnership and collaboration are the key to success of community-based enterprises. By working collaboratively with their community organizations, government agencies, and private sector entities, community-based enterprises can leverage their resources and enterprise to achieve their goals. One of the benefits of the partnership and collaboration is that it allows community-based enterprises to pool their resources and share their knowledge and enterprise. This can lead to more effective and efficient use of resources, as well as the development of new ideas and strategies. Partnership and collaboration can also help community-based enterprises to build stronger relationships with the communities they serve. By working closely with other organizations and stakeholders, community-based enterprises can better understand the needs and concerns of their community and develop programs and services that are more responsible to those needs. In addition, partnership and collaboration can help community-based enterprises to access new sources of funding and support. By working with government agencies and private sector entities, community-based enterprises can tap into new sources of funding and expertise, which can help them to expand their programs and services and achieve their goals more efficiently. Overall, partnership and collaboration are essential to the success of community-based enterprises. By working together with other organizations and stakeholders, community-based enterprises can leverage their resources and expertise to achieve their goal and better to serve their communities. This could happen by collaboration between community-based enterprises, community organizations, government agencies, private sector entities. Here are some ways they can work together. First, to identify shared goals. This first step to successful collaboration is to identify shared goals. Each organization should determine what they want to achieve and how working together can help them to achieve these goals. Next, establishing clear communication, which means that effective communication is essential for successful collaboration. All parties should agree on a clear communication plan that includes regular check-ins, feedback mechanism, and reporting structures. Next, it comes leverage resources. Collaboration allows organizations to leverage their resources, expertise, and networks. This can include sharing staff, volunteers, equipment, and funding resources. Foster trust. Trust is essential for successful collaboration. Each organization should be transparent in their goals, resources, and limitations. They should also be willing to compromise and work through any disagreement that could arise. Create shared decision-making processes. Collaboration requires a shared decision-making processes that include all parties. Each organization should have equal say in decisions that impact the collaboration, and process should be established to resolve any disputes. Measure and valued outcomes. Collaboration requires ongoing evaluation and assessment to ensure that goals are being met. All parties should agree on a framework for measuring outcomes and regularly assess progress. By working together, community-based enterprises, community organizations, government agencies, and private sector entities could achieve common goals more effectively that they could on their own. Next of the general principles is the flexibility and innovation. Community-based enterprises should be flexible and adaptable to changing circumstances. This means that the enterprise should be open to new ideas and approaches and should be willing to experiment with different strategies. Community-based enterprises are businesses that are owned and operated by community members and are typically created to address a specific socio-economic need within the community. Flexibility and innovation are crucial for the success of these enterprises as they must be able to adapt to changing circumstances and needs in order to remain relevant and sustainable. One way that SBEs can be flexible and innovative is by adopting a particular approach to decision making. This means involving community members in the decision making process and taking their ideas and feedback into account. By doing so, enterprises can tap into a collective knowledge and experience of the community and can be more responsive to the community changing needs. Another way that enterprises can be flexible and innovative is by adopting new technologies and business practices. This can involve using social media and other digital tools to market their products or services, or implementing new production processes or supply chain management system to improve efficiency and reduce costs. By embracing innovation, community-based enterprises can stay ahead of the curve and remain competitive in a rapidly changing business landscape. Finally, community-based enterprises also can be flexible and innovative by fostering a culture of learning and experimentation. This means being open to trying new things, taking risks, and learning from both success and failures. The seventh general principle is transparency and accountability. Community-based enterprises should be transparent and accountable to the community they serve, which means that the enterprise should regularly report on its activities and outcomes and should be responsive to community feedback and concerns. Transparency and accountability are important principles for any organization as well, including community-based enterprises. But the last are typically established to meet the needs of the specific community or a group, and they rely on trust and support of their members and stakeholders. Therefore, it is essential that they operate in transparent and accountable manner to maintain the trust and support. Here are some of the ways that community-based enterprises can promote transparency and accountability. First, clear communication, which means that the enterprises should communicate clearly with their members and stakeholders about their mission, goals, and activities, and this can be done through regular meetings, newsletters, and reports. Open decision-making processes. The enterprises should involve their members and stakeholders in decision-making processes, providing them with opportunities to participate, share their ideas and concerns, and provide feedback. This can help to ensure that decisions are made with the best interest of the community in mind. Financial transparency should be about the finances, including how funds are raised and how they are spent. Financial statements should be available for review by members and stakeholders, and any conflict of interest should be disclosed. Performance and impact reporting. The enterprises should regularly report their own performance and impact, including how they are achieving their goals of the outcomes on their activities. This can help demonstrate accountability to their members and stakeholders. Internal controls should establish and maintain appropriate internal controls to ensure that their operation and are conducted in an ethical and responsible manner. This can include policies and procedures for governance, risk management, and compliance. Overall, transparency and accountability are critical for the success of community-based enterprises. By promoting these principles, community-based enterprises can build and maintain the trust and support of their members and stakeholders, and ultimately achieve their missions and goals. By following these principles, community-based enterprises could contribute to sustainable development and help build stronger and more reliable communities. This task could be included in the preparation of the students. First, to make a research and identify successful examples of community-based enterprises in your local area region, and to analyze the key characteristics such as their governance structure, ownership, decision-making process, and social impact. Please compare and contrast the different approaches and identify common principles that contribute to their success. And the second task, please develop a set of guiding principles for creating and sustaining a successful community-based enterprise. Consider factors such as community engagement, inclusivity, transparency, accountability, sustainability, social impact. You can use these principles to evaluate existing or proposed community-based enterprise and make recommendations for improvement.